pass.
Yeah. This is the guy, by the way, who qualified P1.
Yeah. It's the one with the slower other driver in the team, isn't it?
Yes.
I think, unless
correct.
there's two yellow.
Nope.
Oh, no, was that now? It was a McLaren, was it?
Yeah, that was the McLaren. Yeah, where they.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
also because on your previous stint you were close.
I mean,
on
if he's still not that far in front of us, he's not. He must have. There must be some variation in the team's pace.
I think the McLaren you were talking about is in P7, the 501.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in P7. 17.
Yeah, it's Bosworth. Is it Bosworth?
Yeah.
That's the quick one, I think.
Let me check.
Can't remember. What times is he doing?
I will keep an eye out.
Can't remember the name of the other guy. Unless they just had damage.
0.2.
There's definitely someone in that car that was doing 2-minute flats just in clear air religiously.
Yeah, that's what you've been telling me during my stint.
Yeah, but I think Bosworth might be the quick guy, I don't know. He's doing 2-minute zeros, then just because of the temperature difference he's not going 1.8 seconds quicker. These guys should pit with 2 hours 20 left, shouldn't they? At least, because that's the stint timer to get them home. Maybe they'll fight and have a little moment, and I'll just go past both of them. No, I just need to be sensible.
Yeah.
Sensible on the tyres, because I know the tyres will go off anyway, so if I'm sensible on them, at least later on I'll still have tyres to use when they do get out of the way. And it's not really these two that we're likely to be battling.
No, and it's also not that they're doing an awful pace, so...
No, not at all.
If you knew you were going to be 1 second quicker, then
yeah,
it would have
I'm
something
not.
to consider, but...
No, it would be tenths difference.
And like you said, in this case...
Mind you, the Lexus is slower than the Ferrari at this point.
Yeah.
I caught the Ferrari and then sat in behind, and he's catching the Lexus.
Okay, so we have previously P5 pitted just this lap. They are in the pits now.
Okay, so they've got to make 2 more stops still. At least a splash and dash.
Yeah. Same as we do.
Yeah.
Well, for us it's not a splash and dash, but
No.
the amount of stops is equal.
Yeah. We'll see where they come out relative to us.
I did remember that there was one team with same strategy as we had.
Yeah, it was one of the Lexuses that I think is
Yeah.
decently behind us now.
Yeah, it's the one behind us now. P10 is 20 seconds behind us. But
Okay.
they pitted before us.
Yeah. And I think with just me and you left in the car, we've got the pace to cover that off as well.
Yes, I agree.
But Slick did really well. I was actually very happy with his pace overall. I was a bit worried about how it would be with the tyre wear towards the end of his stints, but he did fantastically.
He did a really good job, yeah. At some point I was like, okay, he was doing some good lap times. I was like, okay, Thomas, just shut up. Don't get involved unless he asking something from you, you know, like, I'm not going to start a conversation, I'm just letting him do his thing. Just keep on doing what you're doing.
He needs that concentration, but then sometimes I had to, like, at one point just say, concentrate again, because he sort of has almost been too quiet that he just slipped into autopilot mode. He needs that little, like, focus up.
Yeah. It has to be said, you're delivering once again some brilliant camera work.
Yeah. Just watching the battle. Does look like it's about to get spicy.
Yeah. For everyone watching the stream, now is your time to grab some popcorn. And it was also like, you were 1 second down on your delta. I was like, this is going to be a horrendous lap. Nope, 0.6.
It wasn't a great lap, but yeah. Horrendous would be harsh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've done a 59.5 I think in this stint, having done the 59.4 earlier. And to be honest, if it wasn't for the cars in front, I think I was going to go 10th or 2 quicker at some point on the fresh tyres here.
Wow. Yeah, that's really nice. That Ferrari in front is having exactly the same problem that we had earlier.
Yeah.
It's just impossible
How to get past a Lexus in a Ferrari.
Because in the corners you can see how much he's got extra capacity compared to the Lexus.
It's like tucked right in a slipstream, like 0.2 back, and then just doesn't gain.
Incredible. Be careful, by the way, because you've got the 300 BMW.
Okay. Which is the 299, I think.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I said.
Yeah, well, that might give us a position, you know, because that was a big collision.
That was really...
That's not going to go well for the Lexus.
On my screen, they were within each other.
Yeah, that's really not gone well.
Oh, yeah.
I feel so sorry for them. Depending on how horrendous that damage is, they're going to end up having to pit straight away or survive for like 10 minutes,
which
is also bad.
Yeah, if they are going to pit straight away,
they'll have to do 2 more stops or do a splash and dash or a self-imposed drive-through, isn't it, for the stint timer?
Let's see what they are doing. Gap now is 8.3.
Yeah, it's not dropped more to me in that third sector, so maybe they got away without heavy damage. Maybe it was...
I will keep an eye out on the lap time.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Ferrari touched the Lexus.
Yeah, the Ferrari touched... No, the Ferrari touched the Beamer.
Ah, and that's how he...
spun the Beamer into the Lexus.
Yeah.
The Lexus was going safely round the Beamer, then the Ferrari hit the back of the Beamer, which...
even more
pivoted.
unlucky.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Although, looking at the pace of the Lexus, they've not got horrendous damage. He's keeping pace still.
Yeah.
If not somehow gaining on me.
Yeah, but the same happened to them. How I got caught up behind them, because that's here on the right hand side they were stationary for a bit.
Yeah.
And then they kept going, and then they had okay pace because they, yeah.
To be fair, that one I never saw the contact. I just assumed they'd hit the wall, and I said to you they probably had damage.
Yeah.
Whereas that one I saw contact, but it may have been some internet involved where it's not classed it as heavy a contact as it looked on my screen. It looked pretty brutal. It looked like a proper T-bone, which would completely destroy the front of the Lexus. But they're not super slow.
Nope.
Anyway, concentrate on my race. Thank you. Cold star to the Lamborghini. Let one car through on the straight, got through the corner safely, let the next car through on the next straight.
Perfect.
Things we like to see.
Yeah, the Lamborghini is doing a good job though.
Yeah.
I can remember they did it previously as well, where they are doing a good job getting out of the way in like okay places as well. I'm super impressed at how that Lexus has managed. I'd be interesting to actually know how much damage it caused, because it must be very little. Or at least only like bodywork damage rather than... Yeah, which is incredible considering what we saw on our screen.
Yeah. It looked like a full-on T-bone, but on his screen it can't have been. Must be more of a like brush. It's a lot of grass, a lot of dust. Not the most useful.
No.
You just can't commit to the corner because you don't know what's happening. The point, you're supposed to be looking at your apex and your exit, and you're busy deciding whether this car's turning into the corner or not.
Piss off.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh.
Well done.
After another lift in a place where I shouldn't be lifting.
Yep.
And down to third, and I was just like, oh. That was track limits. I mean, no time gained, but...
Yeah, I was thinking...
I mean, I know I was a bit further over on it, but...
Now from
was...
what I saw, it was quite valid, the track limits.
Fair enough.
I was already thinking like, ooh, is this going to be so...
But
no time gained.
It was one of those where I knew on entry like I got it slightly wrong, but...
Yeah.
To be fair, we've had 0 issues with warnings, so...
Yeah, that's very good.
It's usually cops, exit, where you get them.
Yeah, but all these corners are like manageable to lift off.
The thing is, it's not like Paul Ricard where you get pinged with it before you get a chance to give the time back.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you do go wide, you can just go, oh, you know what, I'll just give up a tenth or two.
Yeah. How many laps you've got left?
15.
Okay.
Feels quite long, this stint.
Yeah, I can understand. How are the tire pressures?
Tyre pressures are good, yeah.
Okay. Then I will probably
26.4 and 26.8 at the moment, so
okay,
pretty
then
bang
I will
on.
probably be following your strategy of +7.
+7, okay.
Yeah. But I also said to Slicker, I was talking to him saying I've got the luxury that I can adjust it straight away if something is off during my first stint, because I will be the one in the car after,
that is one of the benefits of doing the double stints. It's like it's your own tyre pressures, you're driving it.
Yeah.
You can make the changes for yourself.
We've
And
overtaken P8.
Yeah. But that's their penultimate stop.
Yes.
Anyone stopping now can get home in 2 stints. And he's probably going to come streaming past me in a minute with fresh tyres.
Well, to be fair, they did not really have the pace compared to Slicker, so
Yeah.
if we got somewhat of the same caliber driver in the car now, it will probably be quicker.
We will see.
It's also really close for the battle for first in the race, actually.
First and second.
You've got
You've got
P1
quite
in
quiet,
front
I
of
don't know
you.
why.
Oh, you've got P1 in front of you,
Yeah.
and then you've got P2 and P3 behind you, who are just separated by 2 seconds.
Are they a pit stop out of sync?
Yeah, I
Because
think they are.
P1
yeah.
has just come out the pits.
Ah, okay, yeah. Then
Wait, hold up.
no, it's the.
What's going on? That's the Ferrari that was in P3 a second ago in P1 in front of me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so P2 and 3 have just pitted. So that
Yeah.
must be. I'm really confused.
But no, but because because the P2 is the number 14 car, which
Okay,
just
so
had the incident.
P3 currently, is that the leaders, the 787? Yeah, that's exclusive esports.
Yeah.
They're the leaders. They've already pitted. P2 will be behind them somewhere, having also pitted. Like, the real P2,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
the current P2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the Ferrari in now. We're on the lead lap, I think. Oh, drive-through for
Ooh,
Car behind.
car behind. For what? Track limits.
Track limits.
Aye, aye, aye. Well, now
Right,
we've
now
got
it's
an
on.
opportunity, yeah.
I mean, you've still got the pit stop extra, but that's only 30 seconds rather than a full minute.
Yeah, and from now onwards, if we make our stop, we will be quicker.
We're going to have fresher
presumably.
tyres for more of the race, yeah.
Exactly.
They've got two 70-minute stints. We've got the end of this for me, but then you've got two shorter stints, which you can do what you want with it. You can either do another hour and have a shorter final stint, so if you need to overtake someone, you've got a bigger tyre offset, or you can just try and split it in two for overall race time.
That's a good shout, actually.
Let me know that before we're stopping, and I'll
Yeah.
adjust the fuel accordingly.
Yeah, I think I'm
Obviously,
gonna
for
go
this one, it doesn't need to be exact, but
No, I think for this one I'm just gonna go with the
And-
1 hour to have
Yeah.
more fresher tires towards the end.
yeah,
Because then, if you don't know if it will be needed,
yeah.
so then if
But-
it's needed, you at least have it instead of not knowing, then gambling on splitting it into two, and then actually
Yeah.
for oh fuck, if we just had a little bit more left, then we would have done it.
Right.
P9 is in the pits.
Yeah, that's for their drive-through.
Yeah. This car in front can let us go. That would also be very much
I
appreciated.
haven't, to be fair, been as on it as I should be at making sure I'm.
Oh, watch
Ooh.
out, car on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Well, I don't have to tell you which BMW that was. Oh, what the ball? They joined the track when their leaders were coming past.
Ugh. Right, now I'm right up behind.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's on you, mate, because you'll do it.
what the?
Seriously? Seriously? What an absolute melon.
What the fuck? Yeah, leaders behind you.
What the fuck? I'm going to save a replay for that, because that is absolutely to the... First of all, you let me through in a stupid way, then you stick your nose back up the inside. And... Was it intentional? Was he
Yes.
doing that because I brushed him?
I think so
But
too.
I didn't
because
brush him intentionally.
No, but from what I could see,
It felt like he was still on the accelerator, just deliberately bumping into me.
he was like on the brakes going into that left-hander, and then what I think happened is he just let go of the brake and just hit you. How much damage do we have?
10 seconds.
Oh, not too bad, but fucking hell.
No, just completely unnecessary. I was within every right to flash, because I was 3/10 behind. I'd been behind him for like a lap.
Yeah.
And then yeah, he let me through somewhere that, like, that's the problem with letting someone through in a corner. I was already committed to the corner, then he sits out wide. I can't just suddenly slow down more. There was some track on the outside. Yes, there was a slight wheel bang, but I wouldn't say that, or door banging, it wasn't really my fault. And then I carry on to take the normal line through the next corner. Well, I've got the replay saved. That's all I can do. Amazingly, the car feels alright to drive, but I guess most of the damage is on the side. It's not really affected the balance. Right, let me finish off the pit stuff. Might be worth pitting a fraction early, because although it doesn't feel too bad, it may be that the pace is affected slightly. I don't know. See if I can concentrate and. That's just really wound me up, because we've had such a perfect race. Still potentially fighting for more than just P9.
Yeah.
And that's just so unnecessary.
Oh, here we go again.
Yep.
The urge to when you're next to them, just to completely wipe them out.
You never know until you've seen it back, do you? It just felt it was sort of intentional, didn't it?
But even if it wasn't, it's like...
Even if it wasn't, it was super clumsy.
Yeah. But also the fact that they are not now moving out of the way just, for me, confirms that they... Yeah, just piss off. It's again that BOA esports team. I keep on having fights with those guys, but I messaged them also privately.
Well,
so
just now.
Yeah. During his stint, and hopefully it distracted him. I hope that he's going to reply with something like, "I was racing. Please don't message me when racing," because then I already have the answer. I couldn't care less ready for me on my for him. Idiot.
The other decision to be made now, because for me this car feels perfectly normal, even with the damage. It's 2 hours left, is it worth just fixing it anyway? Or? I don't know whether it's making any difference, but it's so hard to tell, because you don't know what you'd be doing without it.
Yeah.
Like, often you fix damage, because if you get more, it can become
That's mostly what I was thinking
point,
about.
But
I was not really caring about how it was feeling now, because I trust your feedback, but I just don't know if something happens, then we might have to.
If something else happens, you're more likely to get heavier damage.
Let's just
play
fix
it safe and just it's 10 11 seconds extra, and then we'll just see where we're at.
Because then if
I
we
think
lose out
most likely we're going to be P9. That's my feeling now. Is it's going to be a struggle to get more than that with the time loss from the spin, plus the fixing the damage. But I think we were struggling to get more than P9 anyway without someone else having issues.
I think so.
And if someone else has issues, you don't know how big those issues are anyway.
Exactly. And also, if we are missing out by like 10 seconds, then at least I agreed to make the call, and I was the one influenced on the last bit to make it work, yes or no. So I can't really blame anyone else. So for me, it's all good to just fix it.
The not knowing is horrible as well. We're like, oh, if you finish like 3 seconds behind and go, oh, maybe we should have fixed the damage and we would have been quicker over the stint.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so teach me to have a thought. Sat there thinking, it's weird, I've not struggled with any of my braking points yet, even in the dark, and then literally go into that corner. I'm overthinking where that curb starts and outbrake myself slightly.
Sometimes I see those TikToks where you have like a clip and then a text above saying when I'm really pushing and thinking about the lap time, and then you see someone like struggling and bottling a positive delta, and then when I'm thinking about what we are going to have for dinner, then he's like puts in his fastest lap time of the session. It's like sometimes it's so weird.
Yeah, don't overthink the driving.
No.
Oh. Don't know why I'm lifting off. We could take one warning now, really.
Yeah.
But better safe than sorry.
Gives me more space for error. It's also when I had the 24 hours around Nordschleife. That's really a track where I had to like build in a little bit of safety.
Yeah.
And that's where my weak point is, when I cannot go
full push.
Yeah, full push.
Well, I mean, the last 24-hour Nordschleife I did was with Guido, and we were very similar pace in practice. And then in the race, I was just slower than him, and I swear he was just going full push, and just survived. I was like, oh, maybe I should, push harder, and because I know I can do that time. Oh god, oh god.
All good, all good.
I'm alive, I'm alive. I do not know what happened though.
Yeah, the curb.
Well, yeah, I got that part. It was more about how I ended up there. Yeah, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because it's the Nordschleife and like everything built into me of endurance racing is well, it's stupid to over push it.
Yeah.
That was a really weird one though. Yeah, it really does feel like P9 without anything crazy though.
Yep.
But there's 2 hours left for other people to do some stupid shit.
Still a lot that can happen. For me, it's just a positive to take that we really didn't make any mistakes so far.
Yeah, apart from the one I just did.
Yeah, but it was not your mistake.
No, the one I just did.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost like 2 seconds though, so
Yeah.
not major. Yeah, no proper mistakes so far.
So far, knock wood. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they were sort of trying, but in the completely wrong place.
104 drive through.
So.
It is. Never mind. That's P19.
Yeah. I was gonna say most of them, you get excited and you're like, nope, already well behind us.
It's still 0-0 at the Norway-England game. Do you have it on or?
Not yet, no.
Okay, you want me to keep you updated in case anything happens?
It's alright. Got 5 laps and then I'll be watching it once you're in the car.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to the toilet and get myself something to drink and then I will be ready.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Temperature's dropped a bit further and my tyre pressures are a little bit on the lower side now. Do you want one more click?
Yes, please.
Flashbacks.
In a debate with myself now whether to put on a light, which is also going to attract any insects which are not welcome for another 1 hour and 50 minutes.
After which you'll be inviting them in, yeah?
Yeah, then they can come.
Three laps.
Copy that. I've got my towel ready, got some water, good to go.
All I can say is I hope England win to make it worth you double stinting.
Yeah.
And thank you again.
Yeah, no worries. It's not that I'm doing something which I don't want to do.
No, I know.
Still enjoying being out there.
To be honest,
helping the
I'd be
people.
more happy to do more double stints in the endurance. I think sort of I can concentrate for the 2 hours, and I say that sort of getting yourself back up to speed element isn't as bad because you're already in the car.
Yeah, exactly. It's for me it depends on the track though.
But yeah, exactly.
Don't ask me around
Right.
Nordschleife because then I'm just
No,
happy I survived one
Nordschleife
stint.
for Bathurst is far
Yeah.
more like, right, got to the end of the stint, like, now I want to rest, whereas
exactly.
Silverstone's a bit more chill.
Silverstone, Spa.
Like, when you make your little mistake like I've just made, you mostly, even though the sausage curve is probably one of the more dangerous mistakes to make, like, you survive it. You run deep, you just lose a couple of seconds.
Exactly.
Which means the little mini sort of lapses of concentration you're more likely to get away with. And to be honest, for the most part, it doesn't happen anyway. You just get into a sort of flow state of just driving, and it's just on autopilot.
Exactly. I also adjusted my my seat that I'm into to have a better or a better fit. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
So normally at the end of the stint I was like, yeah, I need to stand up, get me out of here, just a little bit of stretching. But now after my first stint, it just confirmed that it was much better, because I was like, okay, next time that I'm in the car and going into the pits after a stint, I have to go in again. So
yeah.
yeah, nice.
Thank you. Oh. Not doing so well with the sausage curbs in this final stint. But there we go, almost there.
It's been a long day.
Yep. It's funny, you sort of, your brain sets up for the length of the race, and obviously you have a different sized team, but like, if this was 24-hour, like, third distance? Well, not even close to that yet.
Yeah, yeah, but then
Quarter
also,
distance.
but then also usually when we do the 24 hours in our team, you guys start later, because you will
Yeah.
most likely do the stints during the night.
I don't know, I've still done a lot of race starts, then disappear, then come back. Right, pitting this lap.
Copy that, I'm ready. You're ending with a perfect timing, it's hydration break.
Yeah. I will be needing some hydration myself at the end of this.
Well done.
Oh, yeah, frustrating, but
No, all good.
what can you do? It wasn't my greatest after that because I was just a little bit on edge, annoyed, but there we go, and tired. I think that might be a bit long. Yeah, straight up. Surprising.
Nice.
Whee. Strange thinking this is only your second stint coming up.
Yep.
20 seconds.
Copy that.
Yeah, I think it may be a bit of a boring drive at home to P9 for you, but there we go.
Could be.
10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Clear on exit, back markers behind you. So I've still got my headphones on, so I can hear you, but I'm going to mute so I can listen to the football as well. But if you need anything, just speak up.
Yeah, no problem at all. Enjoy the game.
Thank you. Good stuff.
Thank
It's
you.
half time.
Interesting end to the first half.
Oh, have you been watching while driving?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
I also don't know how we are in P8, to be honest. I completely missed
There's a
why we are in P8.
BMW in the pits.
Yeah, they got disqualified.
No, different BMW. The 969. They were in front. They were in the pits. I don't know if it was just a pit stop or what.
Well, I saw the number 35 getting a drive-through.
Yeah, they're still in front of you by about a minute. The 969 BMW is around 35 seconds behind you.
Okay.
They have another stop. They have to at least go through the pit lane again. They will probably make another pit stop of some form, whether they do a full pit stop or not. Basically, you should either have the pace, because you'll have the fresher tyres, or you've got 40 seconds, 35 seconds on track if they do another full pit stop for tyres.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're looking good for P8 now.
Nice.
Yeah, when I saw the drive-through for P7 as well, I was like, ooh! But then they were quite a long way in front before that. Yeah, did you see the Norway goal?
Yeah.
Definitely a cross. I can say that now, it's 1-1. I'm not just bitter.
No, but I fully agree.
I feel like it being 1-1 feels a bit fairer, considering that. Like, we deserve to concede in terms of not covering the threat, and to be honest, we could definitely have conceded one or two more towards the end of that half.
Yeah, you had Haaland with the header as well.
Yeah.
That was before the goal, I believe. Nothing to
Don't
worry
know.
about.
Yeah.
Just wanted to replicate you.
Yeah, that was before the goal, and then there was the 2-on-1. How they didn't score the 2-on-1. But you focus on the driving, we've got P8 to get now. I know we thought there was nothing. Well, Thomas's gap time's suddenly better in that 15-minute slot. Well, it's half time. P9 is doing high 2-minute zeros. That is their quickest laps in this stint so far. So,
Okay.
last lap we pulled away 7 tenths.
Nice.
So if you can just maintain it, they either are going to be on really old tyres at the end, or you've got about a 40-second gap or something.
And don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, 35 seconds, I think. A rough calculation just now, I think if you add like 72 litres in your last pit stop, should be pretty comfortable fuel-wise. On the hour mark it'll be more obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, you
It's
mean
then-
like 72 coming out of the pits?
No, add 72 when you pit.
Okay, copy.
Which I guess is the same if your
Yeah,
tank's empty,
exactly.
but it is sort of whichever, because whenever you pit, you add 72. Because we're confident 95 does an hour. I've just put an extra 6 litres on for an extra 2 laps at the end of the race, like the extra lap
Yeah.
in terms of the time running down, and the extra lap if you're just in front of the leader, just for comfort's sake. But 1 hour, you want to be making it sort of your total fuel, what you've got left and what you're adding, to 101 litres. And I reckon, yeah, you should use, what, 5 more laps just over in that time, which is 15 litres, and you've got 45 or so. That would be 30. 30 left, add 71, 72. Should put you comfortable. Or put another 3 in for luck after that and call it 74 and have done with it.
Exactly.
I don't think we're going to be right on the limit. So I'd get that worked out before I go back to the football.
Yeah, that was going to be my question once I came close to...
Yeah. I think if you add 74 litres, we won't have tons too much, but we will be absolutely comfortable.
Don't think those couple of extra liters are going to make a difference,
No.
whether we're going to hold on to
It will
V8 or finish
still
P9.
feel like a lighter car than the previous stints.
Exactly.
That 20 litres will be nice and noticeable. But yeah, at this stage I don't think it's going to make much difference. P7 is some distance in front of you still. They're going across start finish now, so it's not
It is
crazy.
P7?
That's P7.
Okay.
So it's not crazy, but that you've both got a stop to make.
Yeah, is that the
That's
35
the 35 McLaren, yeah, that
okay.
did the drive-through. So I think they're also quite quick. Yeah, and the 501 in P6 is miles further up the road, I think. I can't see it. Oh wait, no, hold up. I'm confused now. It says that 35 is 85 seconds behind the 501. But that would be 2/3 of a lap. No, I don't know.
Could be because the not the 501.
No, the 501 is right behind the 35 on. Oh, yeah, it's 0.1. Maybe they've just pitted. But if they've just pitted, they can get to the end now, probably. Yeah. Although that's pushing it tight with the extra lap.
That is pushing it
tight. Yeah, I think they might be quite tight though. And if they are, they'll get a drive-through at the end, which will then be converted to like a 50-second penalty. I can't remember what. I think stop-go converts to like an 80-second or something. Anyway. All in all, drive as quick as you can. I do this every endurance race. I try and work out where all the pins are falling and who we might be close to at the end. And in the long run, it's just like, you still just have to drive to whatever you can. But hey, I enjoy it.
Same.
My brain likes playing those sort of where are we going to be sort of. In another life, could be an F1 strategist. Just a really bad one.
Hey, so Ferrari then?
McLaren these days.
True.
Ferrari's been getting things right. Mind you, actually, not so much Austria.
No. But you always have your weaker days.
Yeah.
It has to be said, it's a big blessing that the BMW 300 got disqualified.
Yes, yeah. I think they failed to serve a drive-through, which there's been a lot of talk of them in the chat as well.
Yeah.
I think one of their teammates that isn't driving today is like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I'll have a word with him. Why are we P7, or is that just glitching?
For me it's still P8.
Okay. It was probably something to do with someone pit that's just got confused. Oh yeah, it's back to P8 now.
No.
That's alright, he's I think he's letting you go just stupidly in the corner.
But then also moving to the racing line.
Yeah.
Is something that I.
But this is the thing they're trying to. No. So their logic is, oh, I'll go on the outside of the corner and then like you can carry on the normal racing line. And I don't have to lift off on a straight. Which, so on the face of it, doesn't sound stupid, but it's the problem that the car behind doesn't know that's happening.
No. If I knew before and I could like commit and
if
you
had like if you had in-car like radio to radio and the car in front's like, I'll stay wide of the racing line at the next corner, it'd be like, okay, that's not too bad, like that's your choice and I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But because you have to try and predict it, it's not as obvious, whereas it's just lifting off on a straight and everyone knows.
Oh, SA is coming on. Now you guys are going to win.
At half time. It's early call.
Yeah, but it's SA.
He's coming off, I wonder.
And Starboy, you guys are blessed. Oh, maar Van der Week and Reis are going out. So it's Arsenal for Arsenal then. Nice.
This...
Oh, we've got P7 in the pits.
Oh, that's French racing team. Oh, that might be their final pit stop. Yeah, because they're on that strategy, aren't they? But you've got one more stop to make, which will put you back behind them. This is them heading to the end now.
Can you let me know when they are coming out of the pits?
They're just coming to the pit exit line now.
that's a nice gap,
yeah.
knowing that I'm going to be quicker compared to them at the end. Or at least should be.
But that's their final stop. They're now driving to the end. You've got a 60-second pit stop to do. So you've got like 30 seconds to gain on them if you want to be ahead on track at the end, which is quite a lot. I'll try and pop my head in on their pace occasionally just to let you know, but I'm also watching football.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm going to mute up again.
Yeah, before you leave, do we have any information regarding the 102 BMW? Because I can see him just in front of me.
Yes, they've just done their final stop as well.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
So yeah, they're a whole stop ahead of you.
Copy that.
Right.
Okay,
Good luck.
enjoy.
Speak to you shortly. Shout to me if you need anything again.
Suddenly it got interesting.
It's still not enough, I don't think. Because, like I say, you're a full pit stop behind them. P8, first lap, first flying lap, 2 minutes, 0.8.
Okay. Copy.
That's P5 as well, playing the same game. Again, I don't think it helps.
Could get very interesting towards the end, this.
Yeah, if they get another one.
Sneaky, are you available?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm considering pitting this lap because I don't want to lose time to the car behind who is now catching up.
Yeah. If you...
Can you...
45 minutes to go.
Yeah.
You're adding...
3.1 on the dot.
Yeah, add 74 and you're comfortable. You've got like 2 laps of fuel left, right?
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, add 74, that'll comfortably get you 3/4 of an hour. What you've got left comfortably gets you the 2 extra laps.
Okay.
As it stands, looking at the pace, we're on for P8, P9 is maybe had a little half spin, did a 2-minute 2 the lap before, but P8 is doing low 2-minute zeros. So, yeah, unless something else happens there, once you've pit, you're going to come out 30 seconds behind or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Still good stuff. Still good stuff. Just a reminder, the 969 does have to go through the pit lane again. Their last stop was before an hour and 10 minutes left.
Oh, okay, copy that.
So you don't have to take that position on track.
Yeah, that makes it less, okay. Good info, thanks.
No worries. Nice attempt. I thought you had him, to be fair.
Same.
Nice one.
Oi.
Collect it up, collect it up.
Fuck.
All clear, all clear.
Was that my fault?
I'm not 100% sure. Not completely on you, but it could have been a bit of a just. You went a bit left, he went a bit right.
It's unbelievable because.
Yeah, I mean, if they do have to stop again, why was he fighting it quite as hard? If they do have to go through the pits again, we should still take P8, regardless. Just keep your head on, keep putting the laps in. Yeah, I'm not. I'd have to watch it back to really know what happened there. It's just one of those, but there was a slight overlap. You're just opening up the corner, he's trying to squeeze you, whether he's trying to get in behind and didn't realise there was a tiny overlap, or you braked slightly earlier than he's expected. I don't know. Either way, should be fine for P8 nonetheless. Great lap. Stealing my fastest lap of the race.
First track limit also now.
Nah, that's alright. Just only 26 minutes to go. Still on your left.
Piss off.
Okay. Well done, well done. Yeah. You've got the pace now, just...
Fucking kneus, jongen. Optieven.
It's all good, man, all good.
Lekker.
You got him, you got him, you got your revenge.
And now they're pulling into the pits. Fucking pricks.
Yeah, that's the stupid thing, is that they had to do that anyway. Otherwise, it's the end of the race, you're fighting hard for position, even if they maybe went a bit too far. But, yeah. Bring it home, mate. P8,
Yep.
most likely. But you've done really well. On all extra time.
I saw it. Why did the goal from Norway get cancelled? Was it Haaland making the foul on the in the box?
Haaland, yeah, Haaland shoving. But it was before the corner was taken, so they got to retake the corner.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, how can they rule out the goal but not like give a free kick? I was so confused.
It's new rulings apparently that if it happens before the corner's taken, it's a retake rather than. I don't know.
Incredible.
Anyway, it was 100% a push.
Yeah, I saw that.
Both hands out, just shoved him to the ground.
I also saw like a standing still view or something that might have been offside, so I didn't know why it was given as a no goal.
Yeah, no, it was definitely onside.
Okay.
If it wasn't a foul, it was a goal. We're 50 seconds behind P7, so I think even with both incidents, it would have been an absolute push to get P7.
Yeah. Well, it was nice to see that at some point during my stint we were running at P6.
yeah, exactly. Like, it just shows that it's still close. Like,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Until that last incident, we were still thinking, oh, P5's not completely out of range, P6. We're on for P8, P7, P6, P5 are all within reach if anything
within
sort of small happens to them. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how, but the amount of races I'm ending is ridiculous. I think if I have to put a percentage on it, I would say 85 to 90% of the races, endurance races I've driven, I actually finished the race. It's insane.
Yeah, I have similar, but it's with starting the race, not ending it. I feel like the number of race starts I've done, and I feel really guilty about it, because like in some ways that's one, like I know endurance racing is a different form of racing where people aren't as worried about like goodwill, but I'm like, it's still fun to do that part and be involved in the like everyone's together.
True, but it also like ending the race is like just being there when you have to do your stint, but also starting means most of the time also doing the quali.
Yeah.
Which in that case I can understand why you.
Yeah, I know the reason for it, but it just it still makes me feel a bit guilty from time to time.
No, but I think within this team definitely, if you are doing the quali, then everyone agrees, because if it works both ways. If there was someone who disagreed, then he would have said it.
Oh
and
yeah,
also,
I'm not saying that other people are bothered. It's just my own little sort of conscience of like, oh, it's, Anyway, some people might not want to do it full stop because in a team thing, maybe the pressure's too much, and I guess I'm now quite used to it. Like, I can't tell you how bloody nervous I was when we did our first 12-hour Mount Panorama starting in the dark, and I'm like, this is our first ever endurance race. And my word, my heart was beating a mile a minute. Then, like, I was literally the last car of like the top like 13 or something, and then there was an accident behind that just like took out so many people, and I had like a 7-second gap behind me on lap 1. which was fantastic because it meant I could just take it easy and just like
just get into things.
Yeah, especially Mount Panorama. I'm just like, they're not outpacing me in front, but I'm also not going to be able to overtake, so I can just build in, and then by the time that was done, I was, yeah, nice and settled. I had zero pressure from behind. But yeah, the race start itself, just chaos going up the straight to turn 2 with like 3 wide as well, just like, in the dark. Yeah, baptism of fire, but hey, serves me well.
For me,
I still get nervous now, but like,
oh yeah,
it's almost while you're in the 2x2 formation, and then once I'm going, I just then focus. That's
yeah, okay, thank you. For me, it's just the fact I don't really want to start, because I tend to be a little bit too aggressive for an endurance race start, because I'm just the one guy knowing how to start in sprint races where you really have to
sprint races, that's where you can take your positions, because that's your main chance. But
and I'm just going
the endurance racing's the complete opposite of like,
exactly.
The main aim of the start here is to try and lose fewer than 5 positions and have a fully intact car. That's my mentality going in. Like, I don't want to be at the back of the field, I don't want to lose every place I earned in quali, but the main aim is 0 damage, 0 contact.
For me, I just knowing myself, I just know that I'm going to be like, oh yes, here, opportunity, and then I just don't want to ruin it. Like you said, I don't want to. Then you have the pressure of ruining it for not only yourself but for like 3 or 4 other people, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, no, that is fair. That is fair.
Sometimes, like when there's a red flag, you have to do a safety car restart, and things fall into place, and you have to do it. It's like, okay, but then you're already sort of more into the rhythm, because you most likely done already a stint or something like that, so you know what you're up against, you know what you're dealing with, so then it's like, okay, let's go for it.
What I enjoy most about the endurance race starts is that sense of I can slowly build into it, and I don't need to be doing my absolute pace from lap 1. Like, if I'm behind another car, if there's a group of cars, I just sit in and just evaluate. Well, like, if there's an obvious move, you go for it, but you don't send silly lunges or anything. You're just like, nope, if I'm unsure, I just back out. The only problem comes is when you're doing that and then the person behind you does the complete opposite. Like, you're like, oh, I won't send it, and then you think you've got a massive gap behind you, and then they go late on the brakes, and suddenly you've been cautious on the brakes, and you've been rear-ended.
Oh my days.
Oh. Take it you're a few seconds ahead of my stream.
Sorry for that.
No, it's all good. When I say a few seconds, I think like a second.
Again, Bellingham, insane.
Okay. More than a few seconds. Fucking hell. I thought it was the Kane header you'd seen. I'm watching online, so it's obviously a bit further behind than I thought even.
Same for me, I'm also watching online.
Yeah, but it can vary, can't it?
It's true.
Oh, fucking hell. 2-1. Bellingham is having the tournament of his life.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's more of just a poacher's goal, but he's still...
It's like the Marino one yesterday.
Yeah.
Just being there, reacting to a possible mistake, and yep, there we go. It's bad for my prediction.
Mind you, there's still half an hour to go though.
True. Yeah, it's bad for my prediction, but I'd rather have England going through than Norway. But I predicted Norway to go through, just like
the thing
my...
is... Sorry,
no,
cut you off. Watching England this entire tournament, it's like, it's great. We've played some nice stuff. Some of the attacking football's been good. Like, we've scored goals. We've come back from deficits. We've dealt with 10 men against Mexico. But I watch our defence. Either France or Spain is going to tear us a new one if we make it to the final.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
And it's going to be like we're going to get all the way there and then just have it ripped out from under. It's like Argentina have been less than perfect by some stretch, which means whether it's Switzerland or Argentina in the semis, I give us a decent chance. Like, not a guarantee by any stretch, because no game is, and we've not been good enough to sort of be like, oh, if we make it to the semis, we're likely to win. It's like, yeah, it's still 50-50 coin toss, really.
Yeah.
But in the final, if we get there, I don't care whether it's France or Spain, I give us like a 5% chance. But there we go. You can only do what you can do. Right, well, that guarantees our P8.
Yep. Did you mute yourself by accident, or was that on purpose?
That was by accident.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought so. It was like sort of.
Was like halfway through my sentence. Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I've been muting and unmuting so much watching the football that I think I just got into a habit. Yeah, there's suddenly a P7 McLaren only 17 seconds ahead, and that makes me a little sad now, because actually I'm like, oh, we could have had P7 if it wasn't for one or both of those incidents.
Yeah. Here we are. Oh, the 10 seconds. Oh yeah, let's repair the damage. Yeah.
Yeah. It's alright. P8's a great result. let's not cry about one position that could have happened if... Yeah. That's the problem if you play the if game over an 8-hour race, because I bet they can play it as well.
Yeah, for sure. They must have run tight on fuel then, I think.
Maybe it was fuel or something, and they...
Because they were one of the guys running out the stint timer. But really nice. I think we did a good job.
Yeah, no, fantastic race all round. I say a couple of incidents late on that definitely weren't primarily our fault.
No.
Even if there was any 50-50 in either of them, but yeah.
Mate, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. Just go enjoy the watch the
football.
football.
I'm gonna go put the football on the TV. But yeah, cheers for racing. Good stuff, and I will speak to you some point soonish.
Yes, for sure. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, and hopefully a good ending.
Hopefully that. Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Have a good evening. Ciao, ciao.
And you. Bye.